Ever wondered if your shoes and socks are secretly contaminating a clean room? It might sound unbelievable, but the truth is that footwear is often one of the most underestimated sources of contamination in controlled environments. While we usually focus on gloves, masks, or gowns, the fibers and particles shed from shoes and socks can compromise sterility in ways we rarely think about. Today, we are exposing the myths surrounding clean room footwear and revealing why every fiber really matters. At first glance, shoes and socks may seem harmless. After all, they're just fabric and leather, right? However, each step you take inside a clean room can release thousands of microscopic particles. These aren't just random dust specks that can include skin flakes, textile fibers, and even bacteria carried in the grooves of your everyday sneakers. Because these particles are invisible to the naked eye, people often overlook the risk. But in reality, it only takes one contaminated shoe to undermine months of strict cleanroom quality control. And that's why footwear, though often ignored, is a critical piece of the contamination puzzle. Now, let's break down some of the most common myths. First, many believe that cotton socks are perfectly fine for clean rooms. The truth: cotton fibers shed constantly, and under a microscope, what looks like a soft surface is actually a forest of loose threads ready to break off. Second, some think that ordinary sneakers, when paired with disposable shoe covers, are good enough. In reality, dirt and microbes hide deep inside the shoe materials, and thin covers can't fully prevent them from leaking into the environment. Third, there's the assumption that washing your socks makes them cleanroom safe. Unfortunately, laundering only reduces surface dirt, it doesn't stop fiber shedding. By addressing these myths, we begin to see how footwear is a silent but powerful contamination risk. To truly understand the danger, imagine looking at a simple sock under high magnification. Each thread appears frayed, with countless fibers breaking free at the slightest movement. Multiply that by dozens of workers moving around in a clean room, and suddenly the scale of contamination becomes clear. This isn't just theory, it's history. In the early days of cleanroom technology, during the 1960s and 70s, numerous failures in pharmaceutical and electronics facilities were traced back to footwear. At that time, industries learned the hard way that without strict shoe and sock protocols, sensitive environments could never achieve true sterility. These hard lessons shape today's standards, proving that footwear is not a detail, it's a foundation. So, what's the takeaway? Shoes and socks might seem trivial, but in the world of clean rooms, they're anything but. Proper attire, specialized cleanroom shoes, and lint-free socks isn't an option. It's essential. Every fiber matters, and every step counts. Next time you enter a controlled environment, remember that the integrity of the entire space could rest on what's covering your feet. If this breakdown gave you a new perspective, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into cleanroom best practices. Stay informed, stay compliant, and most importantly, stay clean.